first station, and then you'll go, and then I believe you'll come back and meet this leader for the second one, and then you'll go.
Today we're doing BioBlitz. It's a survey of the species of life in our whole backyard. We have wetlands back here, we have woods over there, we have some fields over that way, and yeah, that's it.
By definition, a BioBlitz is a survey of an area for its biodiversity, both plant and animal. We combine that with education of our students who participate, as well as celebrating the end of the year and all that we've done for our environmental efforts here at Hillside School.
We have to figure out what kind of animals that we have in our backyard, like different insects, vertebrates, all those.
The goal is really to get the kids excited about real science and about looking for one specific group or taxon of animals or plants, so that they're not just on a scavenger hunt, they're not spending half an hour looking across the whole yard, they're focusing in on one target, whether it's insects or birds or mammals, and really seeing the diversity that's here on the site.
What are you? We have vertebrates. You're right here? Are you trees?
Yeah.
Perfect. Are you trees? With Hazel England down there.
We're looking for scat, we're looking for turtles. If we see something else really cool on the way, we're going to note it down. All our results are getting tallied on these tally lists right here.
When this project started, it was probably less than 2 or 3 acres that was natural habitat. And since we've had this reforestation project, which dates back to the late 90s, that's doubled approximately, where now, you know, it's more of 5 or so acres is the natural habitat. And then, you know, the other part, our fields, which we still have, and the school building and parking lots. One of the concepts here was to try to capture some parts of New Jersey's wildlife that wouldn't naturally be present at this school. So what's behind me is our swampland, and New Jersey has swampland, and it's something that environmentalists fight hard to protect. At our school, none of this land is naturally a swampland. This is a man-made, created swampland, and the goal was to try to have it mimic the meadowlands of northern New Jersey.
The NJEA HIP grant has been a valuable asset to us. The grant has provided us the resources to bring in scientists and naturalists and other consultants to work with our students both on research and presentational skills. We have also received funding for busing so that we can bring our primary school students here, and our 6th graders can actually be the teachers. So you have some peer mentoring going on. And we are also able to work with students in other districts, such as our partner schools in East Orange.
Today in particular, I'm going to be doing a series of 3 sessions for, I think, different audiences each time on an inventory of tree species that are here.
What do you call it when an area has everything an animal needs to survive? We call it the area is what?
A habitat.
It's a habitat.
On an ongoing basis, this is a marvelous experience for students because it not only informs them about the environment and makes them a lot more environmentally literate, but it represents good pedagogical instruction. It's a multi-sensory experience, and they can use all of their senses to make careful observations about what they see and what they hear, they smell, and by engaging in interactive activities with hands-on on real environmental features, the learning is really maximized.
I think what was the most interesting part was how many bugs we found, because you really, when you look out here, you hear and see the trees and you hear the birds, but when at BioBlitz you actually get to know the numbers, and it's kind of cool to see what really is going on around here.
I hope that the students get out of this BioBlitz the chance to see people who work in biological sciences as their career, people who are biologists and fisheries biologists, and they get to work alongside them for tonight, and also that they get to have fun surveying on their own schoolyard in the same way that real scientists do every day in their jobs.